What is up, everybody? Man, E3, man, it's like Christmas Day today, guys. This is Game Boy B, just checking in with everybody. Today, we're gonna go over just the E3 Microsoft press conference. Each episode, I'll be going on each conference. I just want to go over a quick note too. That last video that I did, I saw I got about a couple of views. That was my first video, so I'm gonna be posting plenty of stuff. I have a little games trivia. I'm gonna start off with a little icebreaker for you guys. You can write in the comments and see what it is that I'm gonna be doing here, and I'll be asking about that. Second, if you guys can subscribe to the video at the link at the bottom of this, that'd be great. I'm going to be starting a Facebook and Twitter page, and we're doing walkthroughs and other things as well, so definitely want to get that out there. First, I just want to say I'm doing something cool. If you guys can name this game, this is the back of the game. This is going to be a new trivia. That'd be great. Put it in the comments if you think you know what it is. This is a title of a game. So tell me what you think it is. All right. Anyways, starting with E3, Microsoft, tons of stuff. Gonna Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct. They announced ROM was coming out, and that Halo Wars 2, Dead Rising 4, Inside. We Happy Few, Scalebound, Recore, Sea of Thieves. I mean, tons of games. My biggest thing to take away from this was Inside is coming out in less than like 2 weeks. This game was done by the guys that did Limbo. I circled down on my list here. That game looks absurd, like just crazy. I think it's going to be amazing. Um, I definitely think it's going to be one of the best games coming out of this show, this conference. So it's definitely something to really keep an eye on. Dead Rising 4 was speculated that it was coming out, so I knew it was going to come in some manner. That trailer was awesome. Please check it out on YouTube or something. I can even try posting it if you guys need to see it. I'm pretty sure everyone's well equipped with watching that. Halo Wars 2 was also really good, but no gameplay footage. The trailer was really cool though. I love the first one. Creative Assembly is a good team. Going back to Dead Rising 4 though, really quick, that they did show some gameplay with it, but I'm really stoked with that game. It looks really good. Going back to Frank West. Now, Forza Horizon 3 looks really good too. Um, I think that they showed so many things that you can do with it and a new setting. I think that's really awesome. Now, We Happy Few came out of nowhere. I mean, I'm reading different magazines from like even last year. And it's like, oh, wow, I thought this game was supposed to already be out or already been rated. And this came out of nowhere. It was like Bioshock esque style. And I was like, wow, this game looks really cool. And it's going to be having some sort of early, you'll be able to access it early on Xbox by the end of July. So something to check out. Two disappointments, though, I have to say. Some things with the show. I wasn't a fan of Scalebound. Platinum's hit or miss. They're a great studio. I don't know. This game seemed like something like, uh, like one of Capcom's later games that I just wasn't a fan of. I can't think of the game at this moment. It's a four-player co-op, and I just think that the didn't have the linear focus that it needed in this game. Single-player focus or anything with story, the graphics and everything just kind of weren't there either. And I know it still needs some more time. Hideo Kamiya, or however you say his name, that originally developed Devil May Cry, and he did Bayonetta. I think possibly even helped on Bayonetta 2. And Platinum Games is great, but this game isn't gelling right. It's not. I think it needs more time in the oven, personally. So this game, I'm not really too sure about. Sea of Thieves, also the same thing. The commentary and stuff wasn't jiving with me. It was kind of funny, but I want the single player narrative, linear focused story, and everything in it, and then have the multiplayer as another option to add more meat to the game. This showed me that it's 4 player, it's all multiplayer. So how deep is that really experience? All multiplayer games, Evolve, Left 4 Dead, and a lot of other games have very limited legs and they don't go very far in this market. I don't think $60 multiplayer games are definitely for this market either. They end up 30 days, 30 30 days, 3 months, maybe 6. And to me, they reduced the price down to like $30, $20. It's not a title for me. Now it is a rare game, so it's definitely awesome. Obviously, the big announcement was Xbox Scorpio that's coming out at the end of next year. That looks really sweet, saying it's the most powerful system to ever be made. That's a big deal. I think the biggest killer though is announcing Scorpio and then having the Xbox One S come out at the end of this year. 66% off a couple of sites that I was looking at said that they're not gonna get the Xbox One S, so it's almost going the wayside of the Wii U. I mean, something that came out and then just didn't hit its stride, and it's falling behind PlayStation more and more and more. Usually, redesigns help reinvigorate something in the market going into the fall. This is not doing that, so that's definitely worrisome for me. But replaying it back, even crossplay going with Xbox and Windows 10 is another worrisome for me too. It could hit a huge market. It's not going to grow their install base, but it's worrisome that they're not going to have any exclusives and everything's going to be put out on a computer. I mean, I think that's great and all, but I think having things exclusive to your console to make it worthwhile. I mean, if somebody can go get a computer, they're like, well, I can get everything on Xbox. I'll just go get a Nintendo system or a PlayStation system. It's like, what's the point of going to spend $400 on this system then if I can go play on my own computer? I have a computer. I have an Xbox. I got a PlayStation. I got a Wii U. And so my Xbox has just been sitting there unless it's something exclusive because everything else is being developed on my PlayStation. So what's the point of playing on this system? I mean, that's the biggest thing. So definitely some question marks. I'm definitely like that. It had more games, definitely involved in it. I think it was a good conference for them, but it to me it was like they announced one thing and then something had to hit them over the head with another. Xbox One S was supposed to be a huge thing, redesigning the system and reducing the cost. That unfortunately didn't happen. But Scorpio came out, definitely had a good punch with that. I liked it a lot. I definitely think Phil Spencer knows what he's doing, and he's the head marketer of Microsoft, being the president. So I think he's riding the ship really well. Definitely some good games. I'm definitely getting an inside. Halo Wars 2 is coming out. I know it got delayed until the beginning of next year. It's definitely one to keep on the radar. Dead Rising 4, and of course, the last game needed announced, and who needs any announcement? Gears 4 was amazing. Great game. I think Rog Ferguson, who's leading Coalition right now, I wanted to leave that game until last just because I think it was a great showing, a great re entry into this series. If anyone knows the first Gears of War in 2006 when it came out, that was the introduction to next gen. This game is the exception, I think, and I think it had enough time in the studio that it'll not only have the multiplayer but the single player, and it's a great package all in one. I think it's a great way to come off with the conference, and I think they did a great job with that. Personally, looks like a great job. That's all the notes that I got there. So, great episode 2, guys. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what the video, any commentary that you want to give me, and I'll be looking out for new things that I'm going to be giving you, and new things coming ahead. Yeah, you like the shirt there. Let me know what you guys think. Any comments, any reviews. New things are coming. All right. Gamer Boy B out.